What is up, my crypto legends? How is everyone doing? Let me know if you can hear me, if you can see me. Let's dive in straight into the Bitcoin chart here, guys. This is the daily chart right now. You know the deal. If you watched today's video, we did have a massive drop, okay, the last couple of days. Now, we are going to analyze the situation here together. We can take a look at some altcoins such as Phantom as well. You know the deal, guys. If you have been looking at Twitter, we know that Andre Cronje has left some crypto projects. They are having some bad effect from this news. They are dumping. We can take a look at these altcoins, but we also want to take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the leader. We want to see what Bitcoin is going to do. And like I said in today's video, I am not looking to short here. I am looking for long opportunities around this range. I'm going to talk about this major big support levels that we do have beneath us. The $38,200 is a super major support level, and I will explain why. It's basically a very strong weekly level. If I zoom out here and go to the weekly level on this chart, just so I can show you this weekly level over here. Let me just get a box and show you this one right over here. This was a candle that closed in January of 2021. Okay, we had one open, of course, on Monday right over there, and it's a major strong level. So this range could be holding very nicely. It's this yellow one that I got here. Now, we were talking about this scenario, guys, the last few days. Okay, let's just go through the scenario that we were talking about, you know, from Elliott wave theory. All right, where we had a local bottom right over here. We created the first wave, had a pretty nice decent pump. This was on the 25th of February, 24th till 25th of February. We had a consolidation, right? We dipped down below. This was around about the 50% fib level. Okay, had that nice correction, had an immense massive pump here. And then we were creating the fourth wave, right? And when I did the live stream here, guys, I was not interested in longing just yet. I wanted to see a consolidation, and yeah, this just kept falling down and down and down till we're consolidating right now. Now, this is a level of my interest. Now, this is a level that I want to take a look at to see if we are going to get a bounce. If we start getting a lot of volatility, dipping down below $38,000 and getting bounced back up, guys, this is going to show a sign of strength. And this is where we want to potentially step in, right? So yeah, we'll be analyzing this situation. Something very curious here that I talked about today in today's video, where we did create higher lows, okay, back in January here. Once we broke down this support level, we fell, you know, nastily to the downside, and then we had a big major pump the last few days now in March, okay, the last couple of days in March, coming all the way up to the support turning into resistance. Now, what if we are going to make a very similar scenario here, where we had these aggressive higher lows and we broke down the support? So this is bearish, okay? I was analyzing the situation here on a live stream with you guys. It wasn't time to buy because we didn't have any consolidation. We did still see a small reaction. I wanted to see a little bit more than this, so we just fell straight back down, as you can see. Now, what if the price action is going to be a little bit volatile here in the next coming days? All right, maybe slightly to the downside. If we start seeing a recovery, we need to be, if we see a fast recovery, stay very cautious. We could still come straight back down. I don't want to see a fast recovery. I want to see a nice steady climb in a consolidation. But like I said, this is going to be a potential scenario. All right, if we do get that pump, all right, in the next coming days, for next week also, I'm going to be paying attention to this trend line. Okay, this trend line here from these higher lows was massively rejected as resistance. If price of Bitcoin does go crazy, and we do know it does go crazy, if it does go crazy by next week, 2 weeks, all right, this right here, this trend line, you know, this is the 13th of March, 14th, 15th, okay, that is in about 10 days, right? So yeah, we could see that kind of action. I will be very, very cautious here. This might be a great shorting opportunity. It is a very important monthly level that we got here at 47,200 approximately. And, you know, this scenario here from this Gartley that we were talking about still can be to play. All right, can be in play. Where we do have this high, it's a bearish Gartley right over there. More or less the price target would be around about the $48,000. All right, so yeah, this is still much validated, because to invalid this pattern, we would have to break below C, okay, which is this one right over here. We'd have to break down below $35,000. So it seems like that this is not going to happen anytime soon. After this consolidation. Anyway, let's dive in straight into the comment section, see what's going on. Also, VPVR, this is a major big level point of control. I already explained, you know, VPVR is so powerful. Look at the gap that we do have here in between $39,000 approximately all the way up to 41.5. As you can see, so there's a $2,000 major gap with no volume. Look how the price action in between this range, okay, and this range where we do have the gap on the VPVR, look how fast the price action moves. You know, you can see this major drop, this major pump, this drop over here, this insane pump, and this insane drop. Okay, we can, if we do consolidate here in the next coming couple of days, we could have a big major pump all the way back up to that $41.5 thousand area. Anyway, let's take a look at the comment section, guys. First of all, make sure to smash up that like button. Already 40 likes. Thank you very much. Let's dive in here through the comment section, take a look at some altcoins. S&P 500 still in this aggressive downtrend. We would have to break resistance from this descending channel that we have created for the last few months. If we do start breaking this resistance, it's going to be looking pretty good. I also see a potential big bullish shark pattern. The last shark pattern that we did, I know these patterns have insane names, but last shark pattern was very much detected here. All right, we detect a shark pattern right there, and the shark pattern does create lower lows. So I was just looking at this scenario here the other day, and we could be forming a shark pattern here also and have a really decent pump. Now we know the situation worldwide. We would have to start pumping like crazy and breaking out this trend line resistance area on the S&P. Then I would be pretty confident on the price moving to much higher levels. But we are still in this aggressive downtrend here, looking at the daily. Anyway, let's go through the comment section straight away and see how the community is doing, guys. Right. Hola, Crypto Legend, says Mark. Thank you for joining. One of my best moderators. I got Seb here also, another great moderator. Give me support. Waiting some opportunity to long here, says Sivme Secret. Absolutely. Moon soon. Your channel says. Hey dude, Plantonic, how are you doing? Loud and clear. Yo, second like from Seb. Thank you guys for the insane support. My moderators always give me insane support here. What happened to Phantom? Kailash? Yes, well, yeah, we did see some bad news on Phantom. We know Andre Conje has been, you know, a really good part of Phantom, of Yearn Finance. Of course, he was the creator of Yearn Finance. And yeah, Phantom, let's take a look at the chart. It did have a very aggressive drop. Yeah, let's go to the 4 hourly here on Phantom. We were talking about Phantom because we do usually take a look at Phantom on the live streams, of course. And what we talked about Phantom was this major rejection that we were having. We were having an ascending channel here in the immediate short term, but this was, of course, a major bounce. You know, you are looking for short opportunities when you're coming up like this. You are looking for potential long opportunities when you're hitting a major support. Maybe not now because you hit it once. You're hitting it again right now. This was the first major big pump after having this major drop all the way to this range. We were hitting VPVR. I mean, whoever shorted this, you know, right here at the breakout, or just, you know, anticipating that, you know, this was a major lower high and that this price action was going to come down to these, to retest these lows. You know, you had an insane amount of profit, you know, from this major drop. So yeah, basically, yeah, it seems like Andre is moving out from a lot of crypto projects that he's involved in. And yeah, this is posted on Twitter. So yeah, this has had it looks like that this has helped the price come down, even though it was going to come down, because this news was posted today. We were already breaking out from this ascending channel. So it was very, very likely to come down to retest these lows. And this news helped the price to come to this range today. We did have that drop here on Phantom, okay, from 170 all the way down to 140. It did have a 17 drop. So yeah, not much to add on this. Hello everyone, how's everyone doing? Adriano, hello. T-Gypt, Ibrahim John, the GOAT. Pump the like, the GOAT. Thank you very much for the support. Andy, you are legend. Civ's Main Secret, thank you. Well's gonna pump again. Stephen, yeah, probably yes. What's up? I am looking for long positions. It's still very, very soon for me, but I really like this consolidation here. This consolidation, you know what would be absolutely insane? Getting people really scared. How do you get people scared? Well, just wicking down below the last low that you have created till you do get a big, massive, big pump. Okay, that is the kind of scenario that we want to look, right? When you're saying, when you get a lot of people saying, we're going lower, oh my god, we're going to go lower, and then you have this massive explosive breakout. Now that's what we want to look for in between today and tomorrow. So we can zoom in on the 15-minute chart, see if we can find some scalping day trade opportunities. There was a very, very good scalp here while I was getting, you know, the analysis ready for this video, and this was bearish Gartley. Okay, bearish Gartley right over here, where we had the top of this range down here to the high here. This is hitting that golden pocket. These are fib levels, okay guys. These numbers that you see for these harmonic patterns, these are fib levels. All right, this drop over here, for anybody that's new, with this pump, okay, coming into this retracement, you see it's the 618, okay, approximately 65 Fibonacci retracement. Then you have this drop from this pump over here. This is going to about the 38%, 38.40. okay, that is already valid. You need to hit, you know, in between 38 and 60, over 60%. I'll just get the harmonic picture there so you guys can see. And then you get another pump over here. Where does this pump go? It usually goes, okay, to the 8.8 Fibonacci retracement from this low, from this high, sorry, to this low. That is, you know, over 80% here on the fib retracement from this drop, right? And that was a pretty nice scalp all the way down here to the 382. Where's your targets? Well, your targets would be from the low here to the high. And yeah, the 382 is the first major target, which is right over there. Let me just explain this, guys. I like to explain sometimes because you know, there's a lot of people that are new and don't understand harmonics. Let me just, and there are a few harmonics. Gartley is one of the favorites. It's one of the main harmonic patterns. Let me just find here a picture so you guys can see right over here. Okay, as you can see, can you see the harmonic here? This is on the 15-minute. All harmonic patterns, all patterns mainly in trading, you can use them on any time frame. Most of it, I mean, I wouldn't do the 15-second time frame, but yeah, at least over a 5-minute time frame, 15-minute, 1 hour. You know, the larger time frame, the more powerful the pattern can be. And yeah, you can see over here, you can move a few percentage of the actual fib retracements. Okay, you can have a little bit of volatility, but you can clearly see here that there was a bearish Gartley right over here, okay, from the drop. All right, Fibonacci levels, okay, between 382 886. You'd have to see this major drop. It hit the 0.42, and then yeah, round about, yeah, the 878 here. So yeah, there was a small, when I was analyzing the chart, I did see this. Just to do my daily analysis here for the live stream. Enough talk. Let's take a look at the comment section, see what's going on. Rip Phantom, Samo, yes. The epic crash in 2 weeks as the Fed will be raising rates soon. 18K is the play and bottom. Sorry, says Rene Montenegro. Well, Rene Montenegro has got, you know, he's pretty sure from this drop. He's one of the biggest bears here from the community. I don't know where the price is going to go. I'm going to try and take advantage of the situation here with trading, but I am looking for some longs at this range. Okay, I'll be very, very cautious, looking for the long positions. Sup homies, I'm my hero says, hi Andy, I love your analysis. Can you maybe take a look at Nexo for the long term? Let's take a look at Nexo. Why not? Let's take a look at Nexo here on the chart straight away. See what the chart is saying. Let's go to the daily, zoom out to the daily. We haven't got too much data on TradingView, unfortunately. We have on Huobi, right, this is Nexo. Nexo. We don't need VPVR here. Nexo on Huobi Exchange. Well, funny enough, I mean, this one didn't reach the highs in November. Bitcoin slightly broke all-time highs that it did create back in April, and this one you can see it's in a pretty nasty downtrend at the moment, but it is creating higher lows. I mean, I'm looking at it all the way down to January of 2021 here, and it is true that we are, you know, from the summer lows of 2021, we are in a slight uptrend. Okay, we are wicking below it here looking at the daily, but it is in a slight uptrend. So if we start breaking below this uptrend, yeah, I do see that the price coming to meet the summer lows very, very likely. If we do close a strong daily below this uptrend, yeah, very likely that the summer lows will be retested. All right, this is, okay, we got this low, we got this higher low, and this already is a higher low. Okay, when you see the price action pumping here for the last few weeks, you know, getting those bounces, this is already a higher low. So we start closing a daily candle below this trend line, all right, it will very, very likely act as resistance, and we might have a pretty sharp drop all the way down to the summer lows. Looking at next, so we could go as low as $1 in the next coming weeks if this still continues this bearish. So yeah, if we do manage to get above, look how these lower highs over here, we are on a pretty sharp downtrend looking at the immediate short term. All right, after this major pump, if we do get above the last lower high, I would say this one right over here, this is going to be looking pretty good for Nexo. So above the $2.20, closing a pretty strong daily candle. Look how sharp we are creating these lower highs here. If it does manage to close a strong daily, we do have a chance here to continue an uptrend in the immediate short term. So far, this is, you know, just looking at the basic market structure. So yeah, just a quick look on that. Rune looks good. Let's take a look at Rune. Why not? Let's take a look at Rune. Rune is looking good. Let's take a look at Rune. Rune did have a pretty decent pump a few days ago. So, I mean, we got this breakdown, and this breakdown got supported, came back down, retested the lows here. I mean, that was a pretty decent short opportunity from the lows, broke down, came back up, retest, came back down. So let's analyze what we can see here on Rune. So far, so good. It is getting, you know, that pretty decent bounce. But we have insane amount of resistance above us. If Rune does manage to come all the way up to the $6.50, so if we do come back up here, break these highs slightly, and consolidate, yeah, this is going to be a major range. This might be a great shorting opportunity if we start consolidating at that $6.50. So it is looking good in the immediate short term. If you take a look at the 4 hourly and zoom in, looks pretty good. We're just having that retracement from this pump that we have been having. This was started on the 28th of February all the way till the 3rd of March here. Yeah, this could definitely come back up, try and break the highs, have a little bit of volatility. This will be a major level to short, in my personal opinion, if this does happen. Reason why, you got major level here of resistance, been bouncing as support very nicely. And I think we're just going to continue this big macro downtrend looking at the daily. Okay, it is pretty clear that we are in a downtrend looking at a lot of the altcoins. So if we start pumping, it might be a good shorting opportunity. Yeah, so far this might get a pretty decent bounce from this range where we're currently at. We're kind of retesting this consolidation area. Let me just pull out the VPVR here 1 second. And yeah, there's not much here to hold, but we could get that pretty decent bounce. Looking at VPVR, we got an insane spike. This is looking at the price action from January till today. So 3 months right over here of just over 2 months, of price action. We got 3 major big spikes on VPVR. These are local stops, right? If the price does pump like crazy, this is going to be a stop area because of VPVR and resistance from these support bounces. What else? Yeah, we are getting this local bounce from this level thanks to the VPVR, thanks to this major stop in consolidation looking at the 4 hourly. So yeah, we can have a potential bounce from this range. Not looking too bad in the immediate short term. Looking at Rune here, quick analysis. Yeah, this one also was creating pretty nice bullish divergence, higher lows on the RSI, lower lows on the price action. So yeah, guys, I want to take a look at, the weekly chart here for Bitcoin, because it is true that we have an inverted hammer. Okay, this is pretty bullish. Natalie Bitcoinsensus was talking about this, and yeah, it is true that this inverted hammer, especially on a weekly, if you are at the end of a potential downtrend, if you've been going down for a long time and you consolidate, an inverted hammer is usually bullish. You could get some bullishness the next couple of weeks when you see an inverted hammer. I can just show you here. And also a shooting star pattern. If you do see a shooting star at the top of a trend, it's bearish. There you go. I can't get this bigger, but yeah, an inverted hammer right there at the end of a trend can be pretty bullish. You could see some bullishness the next coming weeks. So yeah, I am very much expecting that. The deal, I'm going to be extremely bearish if we do start hitting, in the next coming week or two, $48,000. I'm going to be extremely bearish at this level. Okay, I cannot be bearish down here. I just can't. So yeah, let's take a look at the comment section. Much love from Boston, Maz. Thank you very much. Much love from Spain. Right. Hi, Andy. How are you doing? I'm doing absolutely great, Faris. Thank you for asking. I hope you're good too. Don't think there would be a recession in the coming days in the market. Also, can you please do TA on NIA? Recession. The thing is, I've been hearing recession for so many years. Really, since they were talking about it, since I started studying technical analysis. Back in 2017, they were already talking about a recession in 2017, and 2018 and 2019. I think recessions are unpredictable, and a lot of the times the price of the assets, this is the S&P 500, are priced in. A lot of the time they are priced in, but on so many drops, even though in I mean, look at this major drop. This was back when we had the Black Swan event in 2020. And I remember a lot of people saying that this was going to roll back down because we are going to have a major recession. And yeah, this one had an insane V-shaped recovery. There's no such V-shaped recovery, you know, in the history on the S&P 500, I think. And yeah, we basically, every single dip, I've heard this many times. Now it is true that these drops from the last few weeks are looking pretty aggressive, but I just think that this is going to continue up. As soon as we start breaking this resistance from this descending channel on the S&P 500, I do see some more bullishness. I really think that the S&P 500 will be breaking all-time highs in the next coming weeks, okay? It might be a month, it might be 2 months, but yeah, too many people are expecting recession, right? Recessions are, you know, on the market, they are unpredictable. You will get a big fat drop, just like you did here. You will get a big fat drop, and yeah, that's my personal opinion, of course. Andy hitting 100k subscribers by Q2 2022 still in play. Yes, I was aiming for January, but you can see on YouTube that, you know, the crypto interest is also going very down, but that's you know, could be possible. 100k subscribers before 100k BTC. I think that can be reached, that is for sure. Bro, can you do Phantom, please? Yeah, a lot of Phantom here in the comment section. A lot of Phantom. I've just taken a look at Phantom today, but correct, recession is impossible to predict. It's just if the Fed decides to not refinance the debt one day, boom, then recession. Yeah, I think that, you know, there is going to be a hike in interest rates, but it's not going to be more than 0.25%, I think. You know, the ideal was 2% or something like that. And yeah, they cannot do it right now, because if they start putting interest rates high pretty fast, then there will be a big recession. But he's just going to come out the next time and say, we're probably just going to extend it till April, June, or he's going to put it up 0.25. That is what I think. They cannot put interest rates high just yet. Not with the current situation worldwide. This will definitely trigger a recession. Right, let's take a look at Phantom. I've taken a look at Phantom already, but like I said, we are hitting a critical support level right over here on Phantom. It is hitting the December lows of 2021, and I think it can be broken. It can be broken. We had a retest, and especially with this bad news, right? It's just everything aligns up that, yeah, we are going to potentially break this December 2021 low at the $1.30 range, okay? $1.30, $1.25 approximately. We retest it. Well, this is the bounce, okay? You bounce back up, you create a lower high right there. Double top, lower high, slightly lower high. And hang on 1 second. Yeah, I'm just looking here. I was just looking for a potential harmonic pattern, but anyway, I'll do that with my own analysis and mention it on another video. Yeah, like I said, we got this low over here that has been retested already once. This was on the 24th of February. We have retested it already once. We are coming for this second retest. This second retest could be absolutely insanely aggressive and have a massive drop. And I think this is very likely going to happen for Phantom. All right. People are going to start panic selling with this news. A lot of people don't know about the news just yet. But yeah, and with the technicals, it does indicate that we could potentially drop below this $1.30 range. because you know the deal. The technicals are saying, you know, we are retesting it once. We should have got a nice, beautiful bounce here and try and get above this resistance and continue an uptrend. That did not happen. We were already looking at this very, very bearish. You know, this is very likely going to continue this downtrend. We are hitting a major support, turning into resistance. Retesting again this low, third time. Yeah, this is going to break down. This is very likely going to break down. Okay, it's not going to break down. I'm not going to be, you know, 100% sure, but the probabilities are saying, you know, especially with this bearish news on Phantom, it's just very likely going to happen in the next coming days. And there's not much to add on that. There's not much to add on that. I mean, is there anything here on Phantom Twitter account? We're extremely grateful to Andre for all he did for crypto as a whole. However, Phantom isn't and never was a one-man team. Yeah, this is true also. This is true. That, you know, Phantom has plus 40 people working. But yeah, anyway, I'm not going to take a look at news. We're going to go through the comment section and take a look at some TA. Jamie, thanks for joining. Lauren, thank you for joining. Lauren here, one of my members from the channel. How are you doing? I'll go through the comment section here. Phantom, yes. What's going on with Phantom, guys? Hola Andrés, ¿qué tal mi Bitcoin? Gracias. Muy bien, Pedro. Está haciendo muy bien Bitcoin. Está ahora bajando un poco. I mean, looking at Phantom, you know, I would short it because I do have a feeling that it is going to break down this major support level. But yeah, this is not, I mean, volume is absolutely insane. There has definitely been a pretty nasty sell-off here, looking at the volume from this dip of today. Let's go to the 15-minute chart. But yeah, shorting down here would be crazy. Shorting this breakout of the channel would be, that would have been phenomenal. You got these higher lows, you got these higher highs, resistance, you know, start shorting, you know, this potential breakout. That would have been the ideal here, looking at Phantom. Shorting here is a little bit crazy. But yeah, you might be forming I mean, you got bullish divergence. You might get a little bit of a relief rally. So stay cautious on this. You start seeing a relief rally, a potential good short would be round about this range. You know, if we start hitting on Phantom, the $1.50, $1.60, just as a potential big relief rally, a short squeeze, this area it will be looking very, very nice for a short. You know, I would be patient waiting for the price to come to you. Yeah, and it would be the 618 levels also, that $1.60, $1.58. That would be absolutely phenomenal if we climbed up there, you know, by tomorrow. By the way, you can trade Phantom on Bybit. Okay, you got Phantom here on Bybit. If they haven't taken it off, Phantom is here on Bybit, guys. You know the deal. Down below, you get up to $4,100 depending on what you deposit, and a 30% fee discount forever if you sign up with my link in the description. Okay, obviously I'm getting a commission. You are getting the best bonus though. So anyway, let's go through here. Can you take a look at ANC USDT? Absolutely, it's bouncing. Phantom is bouncing. Yeah, we could have a little bit of a major short squeeze. Maybe a lot of people are trying to extremely leverage short this Phantom news. And yeah, we are hitting, basically, let's go to the 4 hourly, a major support range. What you usually get here at these major support levels is a potential bounce. So yeah, this could happen. If it does bounce, then it would be much better to look for a short position on a bounce, right? Let's go and take a look at ANC USDT. What is ANC USD? Is this Incur protocol? Let's take a look at Incur protocol. Whoa, this one's having a little bit of a deep correction right now. It has been pumping like crazy though for the last few weeks. Yeah, we haven't done any analysis on this by the looks of things. This one looks like it is a pretty crazy cryptocurrency. It's just pumped like crazy. The month of February, it's having a pretty deep correction right now. I don't think that these highs are going to hold. Look, this $4 range is very likely not going to hold, and we are going to come to much lower levels. Another level that could hold is this low over here. I think this one will break down this support level just because the epic pump that it has had the month of February. Something that goes up like this, these major support levels very likely not going to hold if we do get a bounce here. And, you know, I would be looking for a potential lower high if this does happen, if we do not start breaking this major resistance already. This needs to come down much, much lower after this epic pump. Yeah, I would be looking for that 618 potentially in the next coming weeks. I'm talking about $3. Very likely it will come down to around about the $3. Yeah, it was just yesterday it was trading at $6. We're having an epic dump right now. Yeah, this will be looking pretty bearish. It's already kind of, you know, all depending on where you put the trend line here, but very likely going to come down. Right, let's take a look. Can you give your thoughts on VRA, please, Andy? We can take a look at VRA on the chart straight away. Absolutely. You guys need to smash up that like button. That's what you guys need to do. While I do here a little bit of charting analysis and giving you my opinion. Oh, VRA, this is not looking, it's not looking great, unfortunately. Not looking great. You know, the price, the market structure here is, you know, we got this consolidation, we got an attempt of a breakout here. It seems like we got a lot of, you know, trap shorts right there because you had a breakout, a fake out basically, had a massive big pump. That was a beautiful short opportunity right there because you are bouncing at a major resistance, as you can see right there. Now, this is the third attempt in breaking support. You are creating aggressive lower highs. I think the next coming days will probably be bearish for VRA, okay? Yeah, very likely. Very likely we are going to retest the summer lows in the next coming weeks. So I would be looking for shorting opportunities, all right? Being patient, all right? If we start breaking down and start having a little bit of relief pumps over here, you know, we'll try and look for that 50% 618 retracement from Fibonacci. You know, we got this high over here. Whoops, that's not the tool that I wanted. This high over here to the lows. I mean, look at that touch of that 618 to perfection from this high to the low. You hit the 618 right there, just wicked there. I mean, this was a pretty fast trade. I probably wouldn't have catched that and coming straight back down. So if we start dropping here pretty heavily in the next coming days with VRA down here, I wouldn't rush into a trade. I would wait for it for bottoming out and coming and retracing this major support range will very likely turn into resistance. You might have a little bit of volatility getting above resistance. Same kind of thing. I would be looking from the top to the low, that 618 area. Okay, so yeah, basically just that. Basically, we are in a heavy downtrend. It looks like that we are retesting the support. We might go to lower levels. I know it's an insane project, but charts are saying that we are potentially going to go lower. Let's take a look at is there any point at looking at alts if they are just following BTC at the moment? Yeah, very true. I mean, this is the thing. I basically do analysis on Bitcoin most of the times. If Bitcoin's looking bearish or bullish, then I would go, then I would analyze altcoins, you know. It depends. It all depends. If Bitcoin is look like it's going to create a bullish scenario, and altcoins look like they are going to make a bearish scenario, then you could potentially say this altcoin might be saved because Bitcoin is going to pump like crazy. If Bitcoin looks bearish and then an altcoin looks bullish, yeah, fake out is very, very likely. You know, yeah, basically that. It has happened before on my channel where I'm analyzing Bitcoin and I'm saying Bitcoin looks extremely bearish, and then jump into an altcoin and on the chart it looks very bullish, and saying this is not going to play out. This is not going to play out because Bitcoin will drag this altcoin down. Let me take here look at the comment section. I got a super chat. Jammy NFT, can you check Crow whenever? Absolutely, I'll take a look at Crow right away for you, my man. And yeah, this was basically a Monday preparation. I wanted to keep this live stream short and sweet. Taking a look at Crow on FTX. What have we got? Another one here on Binance Bittrex. Yeah, we did take a look at Crow on yesterday's stream. And like I said, I think this one needs a boring consolidation for the next coming weeks and months, all right? A nice bottom round formation. There was a big, massive hype on Crow here. The reason why they started with heavy advertisements, getting the Los Angeles arena called Crypto.com arena. And all of these spent millions, okay, millions, I think. I was going to say billions, but you know, but they did spend a lot of money on advertisement and sponsorship. Okay, what is it? The UFC as well has got Crypto.com, and there was a big, massive hype. Of course, this hype has basically ended. It's going to cool off for a long time, and you know what these guys are going to do is when Bitcoin becomes bullish again, when crypto comes bullish again, this might be in the next coming months, it might be by 2024, they are going to do the same thing. They are going to, you know, these guys, there's a lot of people using the app. They do get a lot of commission out of, you know, people buying crypto on Crypto.com app. Also, all different transactions with the credit card, debit card. So yeah, they're going to accumulate a bunch of money till they, you know, start with advertisement, and this will enter another big cycle. There's no doubt about that. It's a huge, big company and a great app. I think it do very, very well, but we are going to see a lot of boring action here. Okay, the cycle was here. We just need a lot of big correction. You know, it's lower highs here. It's just going to enter a big, boring consolidation, such as we had here. I think we're just going to enter a nice long consolidation for the next few months. That is my personal opinion, of course, on this. Thank you, Jamie, for the super chat, guys. This is Waves moving right now. I was in a trade on Waves. I did get profits, and as soon as I took profit, you know the deal. It started pumping. Luckily, I took profits. Yeah, Waves. It's still looking. Yeah, I mean, look at this. I had this trend line. Waves is looking still bearish. I mean, I think Waves is going to come to much lower levels. Reason why we had, you know, insane bearish divergence. This is why I shorted. I shorted at $20, took profits here just below $17 because I did see, you know, big major candle here. I was thinking, what if we are going to create a sideways consolidation and pump, all right? You never know, but I think Waves will come to much lower levels. You know, this pump was insane. For the last week, it pumped, you know, over 150%. This has broken this uptrend line. You know, we can take a look at the 2-hour chart. It's tested it to perfection. That is screaming for a short. Look at this. This is on the 2-hourly chart. You know, massive bearish divergence with these higher highs. And retested the support. I think, you know, this one potentially will come down to retest this low and potentially break down and then maybe get a pump. It still needs a little bit of a cool off after this, yeah, big pumpy action, right? Guys, this is going to be it for this episode. Like I said, I am looking for long positions. I'm looking for a consolidation here. I'm looking for some scary price action to the downside for Bitcoin. I want to see scary price action to the downside for BTC. I want to see those major wicks over here, you know, and then potentially getting that big massive bounce. So that is the scenario that I'm looking for, guys. Shorting here would be a little bit crazy in my personal opinion. Could we, you know, just consolidate and roll down? Yeah, of course it can. Yeah, of course it can. Just like what we did here, right? You kind of consolidated and it rolled back down. You consolidate, you roll back down. But it is true that we do have much stronger support range here. We're looking at VPVR. We have a very important weekly level. Guys, make sure to stay safe. You know the deal. If you are interested in trading on PrimeXBT, you get the best bonus available. Gold is doing absolutely great. Gold, you can trade it on PrimeXBT. You can use Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT or USDC as collateral, and they have gold, they have silver, they have all of these different assets while you're using Bitcoin, Ethereum or USDT as collateral. You got 7% added to your deposit. Make sure to check out this, guys. Of course, I get a small commission because I promote this, but these are one of the, you know, I only basically use PrimeXBT and Bybit. They're my favorite trading platforms. Make sure to check them out, guys. You get an insane bonus. Thanks for joining the live stream. Check out Bitcoinsensus website. You got totally free information, guides, technical analysis ideas. You've got the latest news posted every single day. Thank you, guys. Smash up the like button on your way out, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video update.